clergy, distinguished guests, dear brothers and sisters. Over the course of the last 101 years, the world has undergone dramatic changes. War, genocide, political unrest, and economic upheaval have cast a dark shadow on the future of humankind's global existence, leaving scars worldwide. Here in the United States, we received just such a scar when our world changed September 11, 2001 at the hands of zealots. But rather than learning from past mistakes and vowing never to repeat them, man has continued his inhumanity to man and still engages in unspeakable crimes. At a time when Christians are once again being held up to slaughter by zealots who are blind to their own criminality and evil, the civilized world can and must recognize genocide. Evil, by its insidious nature, will hold hostage all that stands in its way. The defenseless are destroyed. Goodness, decency, and faith are challenged. When evil speaks, its voice threatens from one side of its mouth and spits denials out of the other. Evil will always be able to claim that the victims deserved it or that there was no option but evil doing. But evil is the voice of barbarians and sociopaths, spoken with the language of the guilty. For Armenians worldwide, evil has been represented by continuous indifference and denial of the 20th century's first and most heinous genocide and the resultant ongoing battle to bury that genocide on the back pages of history. It has been this same indifference and continued denial that has allowed the government of Azerbaijan to recently engage in the most serious violations of its 1994 ceasefire with Karabakh. It has been this same indifference and continued denial that has resulted in the deaths of so many during just the past 24 days in Karabakh, including elderly civilians and innocent children with atrocities reminiscent of those committed during the genocide. And why not? After all, the Azeris have made it no secret of their strong bond with Turkey, openly stating that they are one nation with two states. It has been this same indifference and continued denial that has allowed the government of Turkey to act with such brazen impunity, to fabricate fallacies, to destroy historical archives, to support Azerbaijan in its aggressions against the Armenians, and to blame Armenians once again for all that is wrong with the Caucasus. Thankfully, we stand here today as a testament to our forefathers' heroic will to survive. To them we owe our existence as a people and as a nation. There is a genocide survival in each of us. While we have grown up with tales of horror, sadness, we have lived because of courage, love, and undying hope. Every day for the past 101 years, we have looked deep within our souls and reached deep within our collective memories to hold steadfast to our identity, the true meaning of being Armenian. We have survived and Turkey has failed. Many tears have been shed since 1915, tears of sorrow, tears of pain, tears of remembrance, and tears of survival. As Armenians, we have recognized evil. We have known it and have lived it in its many incarnations for the past 101 years. As Americans, we recognize evil whenever and wherever we see the trampling of human rights. The United States of America has openly condemned the atrocities committed by ISIS as genocide. The time has come for the United States of America to recognize the atrocities committed by the Turks against the Armenians as genocide. Last year, millions of Armenians worldwide, including more than 1/6 of a million people, people in Los Angeles alone gathered together and raised their collective voice as they marched to honor the last 100 years. Today we stand here in front of the Turkish Consulate, and together we speak in that same voice. Whether in English or Armenian, the words may be different, but the message is exactly the same. We remember and we demand. We demand the United States of America stop turning a blind eye and a deaf ear to the crimes against humanity taking place today as a result of its silence. We demand the United States of America recognize the Armenian Genocide as a government-sponsored genocide. We demand the United States of America stop all aid to Azerbaijan. We demand that Turkey stop its policy of denial and take responsibility for the Armenian Genocide as the state succeeding the Ottoman regime in accordance with the International Law Commission of the United Nations. We demand acceptance of the events that took place between 1915 and 1923 as historical truths. We demand payment of reparations and full compensation for all that we have lost. 1.5 million in lost lives, billions of dollars in properties, and priceless cultural and religious monuments. We demand the return of our historical Armenian lands located in eastern Turkey to us, the Armenian people, their rightful owners. We demand safety, liberty, and self-determination for the Armenians in Artsakh. We demand justice be served. Turkey is flying around a banner that says, "Get real." To them we say, we have reality and truth on our side. We are Armenians. We shall not go gently into that good night. We will laugh together. We will sing with one voice. We will pray with one soul. We will stand strong and proud, shoulder to shoulder, in unity with our brothers and sisters in Armenia, in Artsakh, and across the globe. Moving forward, we will survive, and Turkey will fail. My ancestors survived genocide. My husband's ancestors survived famine. Our children